Hard times never ask permission. They came through the door, sat at the table, and stayed long enough to teach me my own name. Where the mill lights flickered, where the morning shift began at 4. Daddy wore the same old denim jacket, Mama kept the wolves outside the door. Bills were stacked beside the coffee, winter found the cracks inside the walls. We learned how to make a meal from little, and how to rise each time the whole thing stalled. No silver spoon, no safety net, just a family name and a mountain of debt. Every closed hand made me tougher, every cold night fed the flame. I stopped asking life for mercy when I learned to carry pain. I was built by hard times, hammered under pressure and heat. Every loss put iron in my backbone, every fall put fire in my feet. I ain't proud of every scar line, but I know what each one means. I wasn't broken by the hard times, I was built by everything that tried to bury me. Built by hard times, still standing on my feet. I punched clocks through fever mornings, worked the overtime nobody saw, watched the foreman cut a good man loose, then blame the numbers and the law. There were months the truck note nearly took us, nights I counted change beneath the sink, but my little girl still ran to meet me, and that smile kept pulling me from the brink. I've been tired, I've been scared, I've stood alone and acted like I never cared. A man can hide the shaking in his hands, he can't hide who he stands for. Every burden taught me balance, every failure sharpened sight. You don't learn what strength is made of till you carry it through the night. I was built by hard times, hammered under pressure and heat. Every loss put iron in my backbone, every fall put fire in my feet. I ain't proud of every scar line, but I know what each one means. I wasn't broken by the hard times, I was built by everything that tried to bury me. Easy living never taught me how to hold a roof in rain. Comfort never showed me courage, plenty never measured pain. I would not choose the hunger, I would not choose the fear, but I would choose the man who walked out of them. So let the next hard season find me, let the cold wind test this frame. I've carried worse than weather, and I still answer to my name. I was built by hard times, hammered under pressure. pressure and heat. Every loss put iron in my backbone. Every fall put fire in my feet. I don't hide from every skyline. They are proof of where I've been. I wasn't broken by the hard times. I was built by every fight. I refuse to let them win. Built from empty cupboards, built from overdue, built from keeping promises when giving up looked easier to do. Built from hands still working, built from faith held tight. I am every hard-earned morning that survived another night. Built by hard times, built to carry weight. Built by hard times, still showing up each day. Hard times did not make me bitter. They made me useful. Alarm clock rings at 4:30. Coffee black and daylight gone. Boots still damp from yesterday, but the work gloves are already on. There's a mortgage on the kitchen table. There's a daughter needing shoes. So I turn that key and face the cold like working men are born to do. No spotlight, no applause, just calloused hands and a worthy cause. We don't ask the world to notice, we don't need our names in gold. We build the roads and raise the rooftops, we keep the engine running cold. Beneath my skin, made of sweat, stubborn pride, and showing up again. When the load gets heavy, when the money ain't enough, I don't fold, I don't disappear. I've got blue collar blood, blue collar blood, blue collar blood. You can't fake what you earn. My brother drives a rig through winter. My neighbor welds beneath the sparks. My old man laid 1,000 miles of rail and still came home after dark. There's a nurse working double shifts. There's a farmer watching rain. Different shirts and different callings, same tired eyes, same honest strain. We are not the men in headlines, we are not the ones they praise, but turn our hands loose for 1 week and watch the whole world change. We keep promises through layoffs, we keep families fed and warm. We are steady through the silence, we are shelter in the storm. I've got blue collar blood running hot beneath my skin, made of sweat, stubborn pride, and showing up again. When the load gets heavy, when the money ain't enough, I don't fold, I don't disappear. I've got blue collar blood. What keeps you standing? The people waiting home, dirty denim. There's honor underneath the grease. A paycheck may not make you wealthy, but honest sleep can bring you peace. A man is not the number printed on his check. He is the weight he carries without letting it crush the people he loves. So let the factory whistle find me. Let the morning start before the sun. I have never needed easy. I just need the strength to get it done. I've got blue-collar blood running hot beneath my skin, made of sweat, stubborn pride, and showing up again. When the load gets heavy, when the money ain't enough, I don't fold, I don't disappear. I've got blue-collar blood, blue-collar blood, in the hands that build this town, in the backs that hold the burden when the whole world weighs them down. We may bend beneath the pressure, but we rise when morning comes. There's a working man's heart beating in this blue-collar blood. No spotlight, no crown, still the wheels keep turning around. No excuses, no retreat. Blue-collar blood, and 2 boots on my feet. The sun is finally rising. We have already been at work. These hands have dropped a few things, made mistakes, missed chances. But when something depends on them, they don't quit. These hands learn young to hold a shovel, turn a wrench and mend a gate. They carried wood through freezing mornings, set the table when the check came late. They shook my father's hand in silence the day he knew his strength was gone, and closed his eyes beside the bedside and helped my mother carry on. They have trembled, they have bled, they have held what words never said. They are not clean, they are not gentle, they have failed more than a few. But when the weight comes down upon me, they remember what to do. These hands don't quit when the day runs long. They keep holding up the roof when everything goes wrong. They may shake beneath the pressure, they may ache down to the bone, but they keep the ones I love from carrying the load alone. They have lost, they have slipped, but these hands don't quit. These hands don't quit, not while somebody needs them. These hands once held a woman's future, then let pride pull her away. They wrote an apology at midnight that arrived 3 years too late. They held my daughter at the hospital, small enough to fit in one. That was when I understood the difference between a man and what he runs from. I've used these hands for anger. I've closed them into fists. Now I'm teaching them that strength can also mean resistance. They can build instead of breaking. They can reach instead of hide. A man is more than what he carries. He is how he holds it through the night. These hands don't quit when the day runs long. They keep holding up the roof when everything goes wrong. They may shake beneath the pressure, they may ache down to the bone, but they keep the ones I love from carrying the load alone. They have lost, they have slipped, but these hands don't quit. Someday these hands will lose their power. Someday they will move too slow. But I pray the ones who watch me use them learn more than how to bear a load. My father never left me money. He left me hands that knew how to finish something. So let tomorrow bring its burden. Let the next storm test my grip. I've held this family together through every hour the daylight skipped. These hands don't quit when the day runs long. They keep holding up the roof when everything goes wrong. They may shake beneath the pressure, they may ache down to the bone, but they keep the ones I love from carrying the load alone. They have prayed, they have built, they have carried every guilt. They have failed, they have slipped, but these hands don't quit. These hands raised a daughter. These hands buried a friend. These hands kept reaching forward when the road looked like the end. No medals, no applause, just 10 fingers and a cause. A man may get tired, his hands may get old, but quitting is a choice they never learned. Some men wear their strength where everybody can see it. Mine was built underneath. On broken concrete where the sparks fell hot and bright. Steel dust settled on my shoulders before the morning found the light. The foreman barked above the engines, said the weak would disappear. So I taught my back to carry pressure in my face to never show the fear. Hard for cold dawn, head down, carry on. Every ship put weight beneath me, every fall improved my stance. Life kept swinging like a hammer, I kept giving it another chance. I got a steel-toed soul, built to stand where the hard blows land, with a factory heart and a working man's hands. You can bend this back, you can wear these bones, but you can't drive fear through a steel-toed soul. I may crack, I may crawl, but I won't stay down at all. I got a steel-toed soul, steel-toed soul, made for carrying weight. Checks disappear by Friday, had the bank call twice a day, had a doctor tell me slow down while the rent still needed paid. I watched friends trade hell for overtime, watched good men lose their names. When a company can replace your number, you remember why your family stays. I'm not the job they gave me, I'm not the hours they own. A man can leave the factory and still bring all that iron home. Now I know strength is more than taking every blow without a sound. It is knowing when to carry and when to put the burden down. I've got a steel-toed soul, built to stand where the hard blows land, with a factory heart and a working man's hands. You can bend this back, you can wear these bones, but you can't drive fear through a steel-toed soul. I may crack, I may crawl, but I won't stay down. Got a steel-toed soul. Only worth the leather if the man inside can choose what is worth the pain of standing and what is not worth being used. Working hard is honorable. Being worked into the ground is not the same thing. So I stand for those beside me. I speak when silence costs too much. There is strength in knowing limits. There is courage in enough. I've got a steel-toed soul, built to stand where the hard blows land, with a factory heart and a working man's hands. You can cut my hours, you can close those doors, but you can't take the pride that these hands work for. I may bend, I may fall, but I still decide it all. I've got a steel-toed soul, built from early mornings, built from honest sweat, built from every promise I have not abandoned yet, built to feed a family, built to know my role, not owned by any clock or man. I've got a steel-toed soul. Stand firm, know your worth, work hard, but don't become the girth. Steel-toed soul. The shift may own my hours. It does not own the man who walks out when it ends. took my badge on a Friday. 22 years. Fit inside a cardboard box. But a man is more than the place that paid him. The supervisor would not meet my eyes. He kept reading from the page. Said the numbers made the choice for him, like numbers carried age. I packed a photograph, 2 work gloves, and the thermos my girl gave. Walked past every line I kept alive, past every shift and every name. No whistle, no goodbye, just a parking lot and an empty sky. I sat behind the wheel in silence, with both hands around the key, wondering how I'd tell my family the world had stopped needing me. But a working man still stands when the paycheck disappears, when the plans fall through his fingers, when the future fills with fear. He may bend beneath the burden, he may shake when no one sees, but his worth was never printed on a company receipt. Take the clock, take the plans, a working man still stands, still stands, even when the ground gives way. I drove home past the diner, past the church and hardware store, practiced every word I planned to say before I reached our door. My wife was standing in the kitchen. She saw the box beneath my arm. I said, "I'm sorry I have failed you." She said, "A job is not your heart." My son looked up from the table, asked if we would be all right. I did not know the answer, so I told him, "We will face it side by side." There is courage in admitting that you're scared of what comes next. There is strength in waking Monday when there is nowhere left to check. A working man still stands when the paycheck disappears, when the plans fall through his fingers, when the future fills with fear. He may bend beneath the burden, he may shake when no one sees, but his worth was never printed on a company receipt. Take the clock, take the plans, a working man still stands. Found, fixed a fence, unloaded freight, drove deliveries across the town. Pride once told me some work was beneath me. Hunger taught me honest work has no lower floor. So I learned a different measure. Not the title, not the pay, but the promises I kept at home when everything was stripped away. A working man still stands when the paycheck disappears. He can walk through months of darkness without surrendering to fear. He may bend beneath the burden, he may fall down to his knees, but his worth was never owned by any factory or machine. Take the clock, take the plans, take the name above the door. A working man still stands because he knows what he stands for. For the table, for the light, for the ones who wait at night. Not for glory, not for praise, just to meet another day. Still stands with empty hands. They took the job, they did not take the man.
The world calls it early. Working people just call it time to go. .417, the house is sleeping, kitchen light beneath the door. Coffee black enough to wake the dead work boots waiting on the floor. I kiss my wife without disturbing her, check the blankets on my son. By the time the highway starts to brighten, half my morning's already done. Cold cab, dark road, full tank, heavy load. There's a line of headlights moving like a river through the night. Everyone carries a reason to keep driving toward the light. I clock in before the sun, before the morning knows my name. While the town is dreaming easy, I'm already in the flame. I don't need the world to see me, I just do what must be done. There's a working heart already beating when I clock in before the sun, before the sun, before the world wakes up. There's a waitress raising 2 kids, pouring coffee near the tracks. There's a driver hauling cattle with 3 states behind his back. There's a nurse beneath the white lights, there's a baker shaping bread. There are hands that keep the country moving while the stars are overhead. Nobody writes songs about the hour when the tired leave their beds. But morning does not happen by itself. Somebody has to build it. We don't gather for a headline, we don't wait to be thanked. We just carry what is needed till the daylight fills the bank. I clock in before the sun, before the morning knows my name. While the town is dreaming easy, I'm already in the flame. I don't need the world to see me, I just do what must be done. There's a working heart already beating when I clock in before the sun. Who turns the key? The ones who show up. Who starts the day, the ones who never stop. I miss breakfast at the table, miss the first bell more than once. There's always something work requires. There's always something lost. Providing is an act of love, but love needs more than what a paycheck brings home. So when this shift is finally over, I won't give my family what remains. I will walk back through that doorway with enough heart left to say their names. I clock in before the sun, before the morning knows my name. While the town is dreaming easy, I'm already in the flame. But when the whistle says it's over, I remember who I've become. Not a number on a time card, I'm the man who comes back home. I clock in before the sun, but I don't belong to anyone beyond the ones who wait behind that door when the working day is done. Before the sun, before the light, down the road, and through the night, turn the key, carry on, build the morning before the dawn. The world is waking up now. I've already earned my morning. We never had much handed down. No land, no money, no name that opened doors. We inherited work. Granddad came home from the service with a toolbox and a borrowed coat. Built a two-room house beside the river, one nail at a time, one winter of hope. Daddy grew up sharing boots with brothers, left school early when the mill hired on. He never spoke about what life denied him, he just worked until the daylight was gone. No family fortune, no promised land, just a rusted hammer in an honest hand. Every meal came from a long day, every roof came from a fight. Nothing waited at the finish, everything was built at night. Nothing came easy, nothing came free. Every board in this old house holds a piece of family. We earned every morning, we paid for every dream. Nothing came easy, but easy never built the blood inside of me. Nothing came easy, that's why it still means something. My mother stretched a Sunday chicken till it fed us half the week. She kept faith inside the kitchen even when the cupboards looked too weak. We wore patches on our jackets, used the same books year to year. But every night around that table, nobody had to hide their fear. We did not call ourselves unlucky, we did not know another way. When you grow up building everything, you learn not to waste what stays. Every setback taught us patience, every shortage taught us care. When you have less than what you wanted, you learn the worth of what is there. Nothing came easy, nothing came free. Every board in this old house holds a piece of family. We earned every morning, we paid for every dream. Nothing came easy, but easy never built the blood inside of me. Now my daughter asks me why I keep that hammer on the wall. Why drive an old truck proudly when I could replace it all? I told her, some things are worth more because somebody struggled to keep them. So I teach her how to earn trust, how to finish what she starts. I cannot leave her endless money, but I can leave her steady hands and heart. Nothing came easy, nothing came free. Every mile that brought us here was paid in dignity. We earned every morning, we carried every dream. Nothing came easy, and I would not trade what hard living taught to me. No inheritance of silver, no road cleared in advance. Just the courage to keep building when the world denies a chance. If she asks what made this family, I will point to every seam. Nothing came easy, but together we built everything. A borrowed coat, a rusted tool, a mother's prayer, a father's rule. Keep your word, do your share, leave something stronger than what you found there. Nothing came easy, that is why it lasts. We're never handed a future, we built one. I kept saying one more hour. The years must have heard me. They kept moving without me. The foreman asked for one more evening, said the shipment had to leave. I looked down at her last message. Your supper's ready, drive safely. There was overtime inside my pocket. There was diesel on my clothes. There was always one more reason why I could not make it home. Another chair, another light, another promise, lost to another night. I told myself I did it for them, every hour, every load. But providing for the people you love ain't the same as being home. Dinner's getting cold and the house is getting quiet. There's a woman at the table who is tired of denying that the man man she loves keeps leaving. Even when he sleeps at home, I keep earning us a living while she learns to live alone. The bills are getting paid, but something more is getting old. Dinner's getting cold, and I'm still on the road. I missed my boy's first game on Tuesday. Missed the candle on his cake. Bought him something with the overtime, like a gift could fill the space. He said, "Daddy, will you be here Friday?" I said, "I'll try," and looked away. A child can hear the truth behind you when your promises all sound the same. My wife stopped asking what time. She stopped calling after 10. Silence is what love sounds like when it gets tired of being disappointed. I was working for tomorrow while today slipped through my hands. You can build a safer future and still lose the ones inside your plans. Dinner's getting cold and the house is getting quiet. There's a woman at the table who is tired of denying that the man she loves keeps leaving. Even when he sleeps at home, I keep earning us a living while she learns to live alone. The bills are getting paid, but something more is getting old. Dinner's getting cold. A gold watch and a dresser drawer. He gave his life to keep us standing, but I always wished he gave us more. I finally understood him. That scared me more than becoming him ever did. So I shut the engine down at 7. Told the foreman not tonight. Some jobs will take whatever you give them. Love needs something left alive. Dinner may be cold, but the kitchen light is burning. There's a woman by the window, and tonight I'm finally turning from the road that kept me absent, from the lie that work alone could give my family everything while taking me from home. The bills can wait till morning. There are hands I need to hold. Dinner may be cold, but my family won't grow without me anymore. I opened up the doorway. My boy came running fast. My wife looked tired and hopeful, like she still believed we had a chance. No speech, no grand excuse, just one promise I could prove. Dinner's getting cold, so I came home. I came home. A man can always earn another dollar, cannot earn another tonight.
Nobody sees the weight when a man carries it quietly. They only notice when his knees finally bend. There are bills beneath the Bible. There are notices beside the phone. There's a sleeping house behind me, and a man afraid to wake it alone. I keep numbers in my head till morning, every dollar, every coming need. I know which tire needs replacing and how much medicine Mama needs. I know the roof, I know the rent, I know how fast a paycheck gets spent. They say a man should be a shelter, should be steady through the storm. But nobody asks the shelter what it costs to keep them warm. That's the weight a man carries, the words he never says, the fear behind the paycheck, the thunder in his chest. He smiles across the table, says everything's alright, then holds the whole world on his shoulders when the house turns out the light. No medal, no warning, just another day he marries to the weight a man carries. The weight a man carries, and hides where no one sees. There's a daughter choosing college, there's a son who watches how I stand. There's a wife who knows my silence better than I understand. She says you don't have to fix it, you can tell me when you're scared. But I learned from men before me that providing meant despairing unprepared. My father never said he worried, he just stared into his cup. I thought silence made him stronger. Now I know he did not know how to open up. Strength is not pretending that the pressure does not hurt. Sometimes courage is admitting you are buried beneath the work. That's the weight a man carries, the words he never says, the fear behind the paycheck, the thunder in his chest. He smiles across the table, says everything's alright, then holds the whole world on his shoulders when the house turns out the light. No medal, no warning, just another day he marries to the weight a man carries. One night my hands began to tremble, could not turn the bedroom key. My wife found me in the hallway, trying hard enough not to breathe. She did not ask me to be stronger. She asked me
to let her carry something. So I told her about the numbers, told her every hidden fear. She did not see me as less of a man. She just pulled her chair more near. That's the weight a man carries, but he was never meant to bear every fear behind the paycheck, like nobody else was there. He can speak across the table, he can say I'm not alright. There is strength in sharing shoulders when the burden steals the light. No shame, no failure, just the truth that finally varies. The weight a man carries. I will still protect this family, I will still do all I can, but love is not demanding that I suffer like a solitary man. Let these hands receive some help now, let this heart admit it's where the load grows lighter when the people that you love are allowed to care. The roof, the rent, the promises made, the fear, the pride, the price that gets paid. The weight a man carries does not have to be carried alone. The house was still sleeping, but for the first time in years, so could I.
I still have my life, counting what I did not have. Then one morning, I looked around and counted differently. There's no new truck in the driveway, no vacation house beside a lake. The kitchen floor still leans in winter, and the porch has one more board to replace. But there's coffee made before I asked for it. There's a coat hanging next to mine. There are photographs across the hallway of the people who gave meaning to my time. No fortune saved, no family gold, just a house full of stories we have lived and told. I used to measure every good year by the numbers in the bank. Now I measure what stayed beside me when those numbers nearly sank. I'm still rich where it counts, in the hands around this table, in a woman who kept loving me when I was barely able, in a son who knows I mean it when I say I'll come around. I may never own a kingdom, but I'm still rich where it counts. Rich where it counts, more than money ever showed. I got friends who helped me move a roof when the spring storm tore it loose. They never asked what I could pay them, they just showed up with their tools. I've got a name that still means something when I shake another hand. I've made mistakes and owned them, I have learned to make amends.
There were years I chased a bigger paycheck, thinking peace would follow close. But money can buy a wider doorway. It cannot make somebody want to walk through it. Every hard time stripped an illusion, every loss revealed the truth. What survives when comfort leaves you is the wealth that belongs to you. I'm still rich where it counts, in the hands around this table, and a woman who kept loving me when I was barely able, and a son who knows I mean it when I say I'll come around. I may never own a kingdom, but I'm still rich where it counts. My father left no land behind him, no accounts with hidden sums. But every man who knew him told me he was steady when trouble came. He died with little in his pockets, but nobody who loved him felt poor. So when my own days reach their evening, I hope my children understand the richest thing I ever gave them was a word they could trust in a working man. I'm still rich where it counts, in the hands around this table, in the people who still call my name when the road becomes unstable, in the promises I finished, in the times I turned around. I may never own a kingdom, but I'm still rich where it counts. Rich in mornings with my family, rich in sleep without regret, rich in knowing when I leave this world my name will not be tied to death. No marble walls around me, no crown upon the ground, just a life that meant something. I'm still rich where it counts. A roof that kept us dry, a table built by hand, a woman at my side, a child who understands, an honest day, a faithful sound. Still rich where it counts. The coffee's getting warmer, the morning light comes down. I spent years trying to build a fortune. Turns out I was already living inside one.